Good afternoon, Miss Vance. I understand you've been sent to me because of some ongoing gut problems. Could you talk me through what's been troubling you the most?
Well, honestly, the thing that really gets to me is this constant pressure, this heaviness. It's the bloating. By the time evening rolls around, I'm so bloated up, my clothes feel like they're cutting into me.
I see. And how often is this pain coming on?
Pretty much day in, day out at this point. And along with that, my bowel habits have been all over the place. I've been getting these really bad bouts of diarrhea on and off for the last 3 months. And then I'll suddenly swing the other way and get constipated.
Okay. Have you noticed any weight loss?
Yes, unfortunately. I hopped on the scales this morning and I've dropped about 4 kilos in around 6 weeks. That's not normal for me at all.
Well, thanks for that. Do you remember when all of this first started?
Well, it's hard to pin down exactly, but I would say the very first mild signs started sometime around late winter or early spring, so roughly 7 months ago. But things really started to go downhill once I took on that new high-pressure job.
I see. And what exactly does that job involve?
Well, I'm a project manager for an IT firm, so it's a lot of long hours, tight deadlines, and constant pressure. Whenever I'm under a lot of stress at work, the cramps seem to flare up straight away. It really all seems to go hand in hand. I've even tried using peppermint oil capsules from the chemist to take the edge off, and they do help a bit, but honestly, the effect is pretty hit and miss.
Right. And in terms of your medical background, have you ever been diagnosed with anything like Crohn's or celiac disease?
No, nothing like that. I had my appendix out when I was 10, but aside from that, my medical history is pretty unremarkable. As for family history, not that I'm aware of, really. I don't think anyone in my family has Crohn's or celiac, at least not that I've been told, but I'm not completely sure.
I see. Also, I noticed that you mentioned stress at work. How is all of this impacting your everyday life?
It's really been wearing me down. I've more or less withdrawn from social things because I'm constantly anxious about suddenly needing a bathroom. That underlying worry just dictates what I do, so I keep declining invitations. For instance, the other week, a friend invited me to a small dinner and I genuinely wanted to go, but halfway there, I had this sudden onset of cramping. It triggered this whole cascade of panic, and instead of pushing through, I just turned around and went home. It was quite demoralizing.
That sounds incredibly hard. Let's look at what might be triggering things. Have you made any changes to your diet?
No, not deliberately, no. I haven't made any intentional changes to my diet. That said, I have noticed that on days where I'm more rushed or overwhelmed, I end up grabbing whatever's convenient, usually something fairly processed. And I suppose that could be exacerbating things. There was also a period of a couple of months ago when I tried cutting back on dairy because a colleague suggested it might help, but I didn't notice any discernible improvement, so I eventually just reverted to my usual eating habits.
I see. For now, I'd like you to start a low FODMAP diet, and we'll